Everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be filming a nighttime routine for you guys, so let's just go ahead and just jump into this video. For dinner, we are having chicken tacos. I always have dinner ready when my husband gets home. The kids usually eat a version of what we're eating, but I just kind of throw something on the plate that I know they'll actually eat. And then after dinner, I go ahead and pick everything up. We do have the girls' play kitchen in our kitchen so they can play while I cook. It really has helped them stay busy while I'm cooking so they're not constantly in my way. It is messy, but I don't mind sorting the play food, and it doesn't take no time. I'm picking up the kitchen and putting everything where it needs to go, organizing it for the next morning. Next thing I'll do is go ahead and put the crock pot up and all of the dishes that we used for dinner. Tonight's dinner was pretty simple. There wasn't really a lot of pots and pans I had to clean or anything like that, just the dishes that we used to eat on. So I will go ahead and just load the dishwasher. If there's not that many dishes, I will hand wash most of them, but I didn't really want to hand wash much tonight, so I'm just going to go ahead and start the dishwasher. Once the dishwasher is loaded and started and ready to go, I will then move on to making coffee for the next morning. I love this coffee pot. It is a Keurig and a coffee maker all in one because I always have it set to brew at 6 a.m. so my husband can get his coffee and then mine's ready to go. I don't have to worry about it in the morning. I can just pour it in my cup and get on with my day. It's now bath time. My husband always gives the baths while I get everything cleaned up in the kitchen and then get their pajamas ready for the night. We do use doTERRA essential oils, so we use a lotion and then we rub this oil all over their feet, back, and neck. You will see in the next clip. The girls love it. It's one of our favorite routines. They giggle and laugh and think it's hilarious because it tickles them all over. But this is the third rollerball I've made of essential oils. If you guys would like me to do a video on essential oils, I'd be more than happy to. As you can see, it's one of our favorite parts of our nighttime routine. We get a good laugh out of it. We have a good time. The girls can wear out a little bit of energy. Now, I'm not going to say this oil is a be-all, end-all, but it does give them a nice calming effect. The smell of it, the aroma, the feeling, you know, it just gets us nice and calm before bed so they can get good and rested and fall asleep. Put the girls to bed, I will then go behind everybody and pick up the bathroom and get all of the dirty clothes picked up, and I will make sure that everything's ready to go the next morning so there's nothing, you know, no wet washcloths laying around or anything like that. I will get all of their dirty clothes, dirty towels, washcloths, all that good stuff from dinner, and I will go throw that in the washer so that way it is in the dryer, dried for the next day, so I can just fold it and put it away. Only doing one load of laundry a day has been like the biggest lifesaver for me and my family, because then I'm not always like worried about playing catch up with laundry. Now, after girls are in bed, I will then go to making lunches. So right now I am using the leftovers for dinner to make my husband's lunch. And I will tell you, I went to go film making my daughter's lunch for school, and most of the video did not even record. So I'm sorry you guys didn't get to see that. I will, if you want to see a video like that, comment below and I can do like a whole week's worth of what I put in my kids as lunches or what I make them for lunch. I myself love seeing what everybody else does for their kids just to get new ideas. You haven't noticed, I'm all about preparation because it's so much easier. So I'm all about the ease the next morning and just grabbing things and going. I would much rather prepare everything before bed and be running around at 9-10 o'clock at night getting everything together than I would the next morning, because I don't function very well in the morning if I have a bunch of stuff to do. I love getting it done the night before. I'm just packing up the leftovers, like I said, and then packing my daughter's lunch and putting it in the fridge. So all we have to do is grab them in the morning and go. So I will tell you, I was going to put in my daughter's lunch and film it, but my camera didn't film it for some reason. So I just threw some fruit in her lunchbox, a juice box, a Juicy Juice apple juice box. I take the straw out and open up the flaps for her, so it's just easier for her at lunchtime, so she's not embarrassed or have to ask the teacher, you know. She can kind of do that herself. And then I pack a yogurt, I put some goldfish, and then as you see here, I made a banana. It's just dark chocolate peanut butter and banana rolled up in a tortilla shell. It's like her 3 favorite things. However, she did not eat very much of it. She licked all of the dark chocolate peanut butter off the banana. But you know what, trying new things never hurt. So yeah, and then I'm just throwing some goldfish in there and a spoon in the bag, and then I just throw it in the fridge and we grab it the next morning before we head to school. And as you can see, the kids are still not asleep yet, but that's okay. I wanted to go ahead and pick up their bedroom. I will say this stuffed animal zoo my husband and I built for the girls has been the best thing. We just can throw all of their stuffed animals up in there, and they can pull them out every day, and it's easy to clean up. We love it. I just go around and make sure everything's picked up and off the floor so no one stubs their toes at night or anything like that. And then we have our oils diffusing for nighttime. I'm going to make their bed because they like to jump on their bed and put all of their hair ties up. As you can see, they kind of just make a ruckus of their bedroom, but that's okay. So I just pick it up and make sure everything's ready to go for the next morning. Days that my daughter has school, I was checking to see what the temperature was going to be outside the next day. It's been like 90 degrees all week here when it should be fall weather, and I don't know what's going on. So I want to make sure she had cool enough clothes to go play outside in. I am laying out all their clothes, shoes, socks, underwear, bows, everything to go the next morning. So all we have to do is get them dressed and have them sit down so I can do their hair, and then we are ready to go in the morning. Still just picking up random stuff that gets left behind. I swear that's all I do is just go around behind everybody else in the home and pick up after them. Does anybody else do that? Must be a mom thing. I'm also prepping juices for that night. My daughters always wake up in the middle of the night needing a drink, so we have juices ready to go in the fridge. I don't fill them all the way. We only fill them halfway because if not, they would be up all night going to the bathroom. The last thing that I do before bed is make sure that the diaper bag, which we use a backpack, and my daughter's book bag are ready to go for the next day, with diapers, an extra pair of clothes for each girl, juices, toys, snacks, whatever it may be that we're gonna go do. I always make sure we're ready to go so I don't have to worry about it before we run out the door. All I have to do is just grab the bag and get it going. We do use the Great Value sugar-free, calorie-free juice packets, and then I just make a big pitcher of it. My daughter did have t-shirt money due for her field trips, so I'm getting that ready and making sure it's in her book bag ready to go so she can give that to her teacher the next day. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you get a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and go follow me on Instagram.